We going live. Don't walk in the back.
Yo, you're rocking with No Rap Cap Podcast, and I'm your host, Gaz. Now, before we get started, I appreciate all my subscribers, loyal fans. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now down below. Hit that bell next to it so you can get alerted every time we drop new content. Last thing, there's a lot of comments that are going to be coming through, so we ain't going to better see all the comments. So below on the right-hand side, they got a donation comment. So if you donate in your comment, they're going to highlight us, and we're going to better see it, and they're going to put it on the screen where the guests be able to see.
It's bigger. What's happening, my nigga?
You already know. So we're going to go ahead and get this bitch started, you heard me? Today I got a special guest in the fucking building right now from New Orleans, Third Wall, Magnolia Project, stand amongst the real niggas. BWA representative, always dropping jewels through his music and his Instagram. If you pay attention to this brother, you can learn from him. You can't get taught this shit at school. If you still don't know who I'm talking about, welcome OG Boobie Black in here. OG Boobie Black.
What the business is, my people? What's happening with y'all? Y'all know I had to come back to the city and fuck with my nigga, man. You know what's happening, you heard me? I have shit I had to do, but I got time, you know what I'm saying, to fuck with my people, you dig? So, you know, I'm in here with y'all. What the business is, man?
Same old man. Like I say, sincerely, man, appreciate you stopping by and come fuck with me on the No Rap Cap Podcast. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna bounce around a little bit. But for the people who don't know who watching us, man, let them know who you is and where they can find you at on all social media platforms.
I'm OG Boobie Black. I ain't hard to find, you heard me, you know what I'm saying? You dig? You can look me up on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? At OG Boobie Black, you know what I'm saying? _ BWA, you know what I'm saying? My Facebook, OG Boobie Black _ BWA. It's all the same, but I'm basically everywhere, you heard me?
That's what it is. That's the introduction. Like I say, you're rocking with No Rap Cap Podcast. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe down below. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna bounce around a little bit, boy, but we're gonna get into it, man. So like I say, man, you from New Orleans, the Magnolia Project, home of some of the real ones, Soulja Slim, yourself, Juvenile, Turk, Wack, and Shorty, and all them, you heard me? But just give us a rundown, man, just how it was for you, man, growing up in the Magnolia Project and stamped in that bitch.
See, basically, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? Me coming up in the project, it wasn't no thing about, you know, how a person how you had to live. You heard me? You had to be a certain way, and there was one way. You dig what I'm saying? You know, you're in the middle of the circle. They only got 4 ways out that bitch. You heard me? So everybody was in there was like family. The way it is right now today and how the streets is now, it wasn't like that when I was coming up. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? The young niggas now, they more advanced. You heard me? The streets more advanced. You heard me? They got cell phones with cameras on them. They ain't had that shit when I was in the game. They had prime-cool phones. You heard me?
Right.
It's like, you know, me coming up in the project, dog, it was like walking through the valley of shadow of death. You was seeing dead bodies every day. A situation happened every day. And I done ran with the best. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? You call the crew, I call the name. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't fuck with them. You dig? I never was that type of nigga that was on the sideline. You heard me? I always was in the game. Believe that.
Right. Just living in them days right there, man. You think you ever thought that you'll make it out there and be here today, man, through the music and all the accomplishments and entrepreneur and the shit that you into? You thought that back then?
Man, to be for real, bro, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna keep it real with you, and I'm gonna keep it real with everybody that's on live with us right now. When I used to leave my house in the morning, you heard me, like, you know, go and hit the streets or go and hustle to do what I'm going to do, you heard me? I grab my banger, you heard me? And I always looked at the room I left out. I always looked at the living room the house I left out, because, you know, when I'm from the streets, you know, it's like you ain't promised to come back home. And every day I left home, I always had that type of feeling, like, man, I ain't coming back to this bitch, you heard me? Because if a nigga play with him, I'm going to kill him or he going to kill me.
Right,
you know?
right.
On do life. I always had this, you know, mindset. You heard me? So for me to be where I'm at right now and doing the things that I'm doing right now, man, it was nothing but God. You heard me? He was with me the whole time, because I ain't never thought I'd make it this far. You heard me? For me to be an OG, that's not something that I say I made myself. The streets made me that. You know what I'm saying? My young niggas, you know, yeah, man. You heard me? Holla at Boobie. Yeah, if it's going on like this how it's going on. You know, so Yeah, I ain't never thought I'd be here right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed every day. You heard me? So that's what it is.
And how long you been in the music game now, there, OG? How long you been fucking with this music shit?
I've been off and on fucking with music, man, since I was a young nigga, dog. So I put it in the game, man. I've been in the game fucking with the music for like about 11 years. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right.
But
I w-
seriously, this serious probably about a good 6 years or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
right, right, right. That's a lot to a lot of years to learn some shit, the ins and outs of this shit.
Really good
I wouldn't say who influenced you to do this shit. But I'll ask you how you jumped into this music shit. What made you want to do it?
money.
Mm.
I ain't gonna cut no corners.
Right, 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 right.
Up there was pussy niggas pulling up in all type of foreign shit. What these niggas doing, man? These niggas putting words together and selling themselves, nigga. You not living like that, nigga. Yeah.
Right,
So, if you had a real nigga that could voice their opinion online or however the motherfucking nigga speak, you heard me? I'm just talking to you niggas. I'm letting y'all know. You dig? Majority of my rap ain't no fake shit. You heard me? You dig? And
dig.
this I like to do, you heard me? At the same time. So I put two and two together, like, yeah, I like to do it and to get money. I'm about to lay up there and kick the door down. I ain't coming knocking at that bitch. You heard me? I'm demanding my position. You heard me? And to this day, you heard me? All my rap, you heard me? Is that gangster shit. You heard me? You have people that go people that go to the music, to the music shop. They'll go get this certain genre of music. Some will get, pop. Some will get R&B. Some will get, rap, but a certain type of rap. Some will get rap, but this kind of person that rap. Some will get this that gangster shit. And when you looking for that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta snatch that, that OG shit. You dig?
Right, right. OG, how the feedback be when you drop music, whether it's a mixtape, EP, album? How was the feedback when you was dropping when you first came out, and how the feedback be when you're dropping now, far as the all the booby traps and all that shit there?
Well, let me tell you something. Booby Trap period is a classic. So everything that fell behind that, you know what I'm saying? It just grew until this day right now. You know what I'm saying? It just grew. And all my mixtapes, they do good numbers. I got a fan base that's in Virginia that just ain't no motherfucking joke, dog. In VA, in DC, they love me out there. You know what I'm saying? You dig? I got a fan base in Texas. I got a fan base in Mississippi. I got a fan base in Florida. Man, I got fan bases everywhere. So every time I drop something, it's like they always fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? And they look for my music. So just by me being a real nigga, I can't shit on my fans like some niggas be doing. Like, they'll make a mixtape and then, do a few shows and then you don't hear from them niggas no more. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta keep that. I got fans out there that just fuck with my music, period.
Right, right, right.
So I gotta, I fuck with them, you heard me? So I'm always coming, put some shit down, you heard me?
Right, right. And you've been grinding with this shit. So how the whole the BWA shit came about, how you wound up linking with Gates?
How I wound up linking with Gates, I'm gonna tell you something. Gates made a song about me. You know what I'm saying? You probably could go back and you go look up the songs on YouTube. It was the fucking it was this remix that was going on. All these niggas was doing it. You know what I'm saying? All over the world. The OG Bobby Johnson remix.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
Chicago was doing it, niggas in LA was doing it, everybody was doing it. And Gates did the remix, and it was like, OG Boobie Black, you heard me? You did, and he went hollered at some people, and people wanted to know who I was. You know what I'm saying? He was telling them, like, yeah, man, such and such, this, that, and the third, you heard me? And I had already put a mixtape out, and now that, people like listening to that shit, and they're like, yeah, man, well, look, check this out. This what we gonna do. You heard me? We just push forward with the music, and he's still behind me the whole time. But you know how that go. You know what I'm saying? You got to hold your own. You heard me? And I've been holding it down. I'm
Right,
talking
right. We've been watching.
to the fullest. They got niggas that ain't doing what I'm doing, man. They just acting like it. You heard me?
Right, right. We've been watching it, and like I said, man, y'all been rocking a long time, and the brotherly relationship that y'all have, the world see that and salute that. So how niggas in the streets and how y'all able to keep that bond and not let no fuck shit nothing like that come between the brotherly love that y'all have, because people admire that.
Hey, it's simple. You heard me? You just can't be up under a nigga all day. Nobody don't want no man up under him all day. No matter how much he love you, how much love he have for you. You heard me? You got to give people their space. You got to understand people. You know what I'm saying? And when a nigga needs you, you got to be there for him. And that's the way it is with me and Kevin. You heard me? You might not see us together for 2, 3 months. But when we together and we happy, you know what I'm saying? And that's the way it is, you heard me? And it's all love. No matter what type of way it is, it's all love, dog. You heard me? And the way we keep that is just being loyal, my nigga. You heard me? You ain't gotta do all that extra shit, you heard me? You don't gotta be a nigga that you not to try to get attention or try to show shit to try to make people, you know what I'm saying, feel a certain type of way about you. You heard me? They got niggas doing that all day. They showing money. What a person supposed to think, oh, he rich because he got money? No, I look at it like you dumb. You heard me? When you show money, you know, what the fuck I'm gonna show a nigga what I got for? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it all came together, bro. And we doing our thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is.
That's what it is for sure. We respect that. Like I say, the world admire that shit. But I'm gonna jump over to this music shit. Just being a kid from the Magnolia Project, man, up in New Orleans, to sold out shows, performing in these arenas and shit, and the people really fucking with you and supporting your movement. I know that shit a good feeling. And, but let me know how that shit feel in your own words, because every rapper that's upcoming, they chasing that feeling right there that you get when you perform it.
Let me tell you something. Doing music, it allows you to link with people from different genres of music, from different places, different cultures. So it allows you to do that if you're a person that's really taking music serious and you doing things with music. I could tell you something that happened with me. I'm a convicted felon. You heard me? I done been in jail for all type of shit. You heard me? You call it, you know? And it's like, I had a lot of people telling me, man, Gates and them going cross seas. You ain't gonna be able to go cross seas, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna be able to happen with you heard me? But somebody told me, well, look, just file for your passport, get your passport, and it gonna happen. You heard me? Who that person was, that was Drake, a Gates White. She said, don't worry about nothing, I got you. Got my passport. I went overseas, man. Germany. You call it Paris, France, you heard me? I'm mingling with people that don't even speak my language. I never knew nothing about this, you heard me? That's a feeling that I always have for the rest of my life. It's like the Berlin Wall, you heard me, that separated the East from the West. You heard me? I was on the West side and the East side. I touched the wall. You heard me? That's a part of my life that I never forget. So this alone, you heard me, when I'm going on stage, and people turn on their camera phones and the crowd making that noise, you heard me? It's an adrenaline rush. It's a feeling that nobody could give you. Nobody could give you that feeling, and you'll never forget it. You heard me? So that's why you gotta always keep it. You gotta be humble with everything, bro. And that's what I am. I'm a humble soldier, my nigga. You heard me? Don't get
Right.
it popped, because I definitely dust them guns off, nigga. I be that.
like like a dog, you hear me? But I remember when you first came out and you first started performing and shit on stage and shit, and people just thought that you just wanted to be different with another signature and shit. And they thought you just was hiding your arm and your shirt and shit. And as you started going into details about, in your music, people start putting their own little stories together and shit about what happened. What is that something that you could speak on and shit about, what I'm saying, your time in the field?
Of course. You have those soldiers who say they soldiers, and then you have those soldiers that's real soldiers. I'm a real soldier, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? You dig? Niggas wasn't trying to shoot me in my leg or my arm. Nigga was trying to kill me, you heard me? And it's
Yeah.
like got gangster shit that go on that we don't even speak about online. We don't talk about that. We leave that where it's at, you know what I'm saying, and let that be what it is. But I'm gonna tell you this, yeah. You heard me? A lot of things in the streets I done been through. A lot of shit in the streets I've been through, you know what I'm saying? I stood on all 10 the whole time. You dig? And it's like, by me losing my arm, you heard me? That wasn't a thing that wasn't gonna stop me. You heard
Yeah.
me? Stop me because I lost my arm. You heard me? Your elbow is the strongest motherfucking bone probably on your body because it connect with your shoulder bone. You heard me? I was in jail knocking niggas' teeth out. You
That
heard
was
me?
yeah, yeah.
See this little bitch right here? I was knocking bitch ass niggas out. You heard me? You dig? And if a nigga was up there with me, they'll tell you. They'll tell you the stories about me. So it never was no thing about me that's like, how can I say, oh, I'm a handicapped nigga and I'm feeling sorry for myself. No, nigga, I'm raw. You heard me? I'm a raw motherfucker. You heard me? Ain't nothing changed about me. You heard me? Just a limb loss. That's all. Minor setback for a major comeback, and I came back hard, and I'm still standing. You heard me? I do more shit with one arm than niggas could do with 3 arms. And that's real because I'm a determined, dedicated nigga. You
Right,
heard me?
right, right. I,
As
I
long They say a nigga could have a gun, a nigga could have a knife, a nigga could fight good, he could be a black belt. You heard me? But that don't mean shit. That don't mean a fucking thing if you're not determined. The worst type of nigga you ever want to fuck with is a determined nigga. Because if a nigga determined to get your ass, you gonna get got, dog. And that's real. And I'm a determined nigga. So you couldn't take no arm away from me and tell me I wasn't gonna be me. Nigga, look at me, nigga. Come on.
Right. Some niggas and a lot of niggas that just get old from doing shit and they just label themselves as, I'm an OG because you old, and that's but dang how you got your name just being old, you know what I'm saying? Got people really look up to you, you know what I'm saying, like you said once before. So how you got that title OG?
I look over a lot of niggas' sons enough. I'm not calling my nephews, you heard me? Because some of the niggas' daddy, we didn't sit on the porch and we didn't talked a lot of shit and we didn't did a lot of shit together. You know what I'm saying? So I look at a lot of these young cats from my area, you know what I'm saying, the uptown area, you know what I'm saying? That's the New Orleans area, period. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of their family. You heard me? So when I know they family, I look at them like family. You know what I'm saying? And when you speak of OG, you speaking of a nigga that's an original nigga. You ain't talking about a nigga that was in the Magnolia Project shooting a gun in the air. You talking about a nigga that got shot in the Magnolia, then shot niggas in the Magnolia, broke dice games up in the Magnolia, beat niggas' ass in the Magnolia, you know what I'm saying? Ran from the police in the Magnolia, fought the police in the Magnolia, threw guns on the roof. Nigga, I could tell you a
Right,
thousand.
right.
Nigga, ever since we had go-karts racing in the motherfucking Magnolia from skate mobiles, nigga, you heard me around Shakespeare Park in the Magnolia. So, you dig? I'm an original nigga. You say, like you go to the store and you got that bread, and you might have this the bargain brand, and then you have the original, you know what I'm saying, wholesome bread with the name and stamp, the bag different and everything. That's that original shit. Niggas like that. You heard
Right.
me? You know what I'm saying? That through my whole originality, I'm not a motherfucker that you could stamp and say nothing bad about. I'm one of them niggas that's really living. You heard me? And really living that shit. You heard me? Really came from that shit. You did? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like I never bowed down in no shit. I never backed down in no shit. I never backed up. You heard me? Is this in me? Is it a good thing? Hey, who's to say? We have to wait on the situation. Let it know what the situation is before we talk about backing in the motherfucking thing up. You feel me? You did,
Right.
but I've been a gangster, dog. So the original gangster. You know what I'm saying? That's how that come along. You heard me? You gotta be that. And I'm not the only one. I know a lot of them. You
Right,
feel me?
right, right. I could vouch for that. I know some niggas personally they would say they was with you on that big yard and you were holding it down. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying? You done your shit, yeah.
man. I was messy, man. Period. I was a messy. I stayed with niggas in trouble. Nigga, look, check this out. Hold a knife. And look, we gonna get this nigga tomorrow, y'all call. Fuck all that. We tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the hole. That's where the gangsters at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You want a girl to love, let a nigga do it in the cell block. Yeah, that's how I rock. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
nigga say, how you kidnap a nigga, Boobie? How I kidnap a nigga? I find out what cell he in, and I pay his cellie to move out his cell. You heard me? And I move into swap cells with me. I pay him about $20 to swap cells with me. I get in a cell with that nigga. What up?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
bar's locked. Yeah, put the soup on. Put a soup on some hot water. You heard?
Real G shit.
Make a hookup. It's cool. You could go in the locker. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Nigga, yeah, that's how I played it. You heard me? By myself.
Right. But back to this music shit, Boobie. The grind you've been on, man. You've been, like I said, you've been grinding a minute with the music shit. So does the level of support that you get, mainly from the city for sure, 'cause that's your hometown, but
Yeah.
across the world too, do the level of support match the grind you've been on?
Yes, indeed, man. Look at the numbers. Numbers don't lie, you know what I'm saying? Look at the stats. Stats don't lie, you know what I'm saying? They got YouTube, they got World Star, they got all kind of shit. They even got Say Cheese. Everything out, you heard me? Man, look at my title, man. I didn't fuck with all kind of niggas, man. You call it. You know what I'm saying? Moneybag, yo, black youngster, Kevin Gates. Man, you call it. You know, the average nigga. You know, Mizey from out California, you know what I'm saying? Young LB, you dig, you know what I'm saying? Young Marley. I didn't fuck with buku niggas, dog. Every city, you heard me? Atlanta, you call it. I didn't fucking, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with a lot of niggas, so the stats don't lie, dog. So, that's it right there on the paperwork.
Right. And the people who watching the podcast and who gonna see the podcast, cause that's what our platform for, to shine a light on our guests. So if a person wanted to support Boobie right now today, what can they do?
Listen to my music, buy my music, stream my music, support my movement.
Right, right. And next month on the June 18th, that's you're dropping your album Elvin, right?
That- That's my government name. I'm gonna tell y'all a little something about that. That's my government name. You know what I'm saying? And I came up in the whirlwind. You know, like Alvin was like a that just was a fucked up like a lame ass name, and I ain't like my name. You know what I'm saying? And I used to support myself. You heard me? I used to always want the Boobie name or some black or anything. You know, I'm not Alvin. You heard me? So I always hid my real name. So it was me. Dealing with myself. You heard me? I got over that shit, man. I love my name. You heard me? I love who I am. I can't say I love somebody else's, but I don't love myself. So it's me being personal. You heard me? And I'm just telling y'all who Elvin is. You heard me? So get the mixtape. That bitch dropping June the 18th. And that bitch gonna be fire, dog. I've been working hard. I'm talking about long nights in the studio. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just giving y'all no shit that the average rapper give y'all that rhyme with a beat. You know what I'm saying? That they can flow with a beat that make it jump. I'm giving y'all some shit that you're gonna rewind and think about, like some real games, some real shit that I really been through, some real shit that I really experienced, some real shit that I really thought about. It's in the music.
Right, right. You got any features on there?
I don't want to talk about what features on there because if I tell you what features on there, then they're gonna bring the people to watch us that expect that.
Right, 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 right. Shit, that's good. That's cool. So we could just wait till the 18th.
It's taking the Beyonce move. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? She dropped a fucking album and ain't tell nobody that it was coming out. And that bit was out in the morning. You dig?
Right,
So I just wanted to be, yeah, just be disrespected. It's gonna be some raw shit.
right, right, right. So y'all be sure to get Elvin June 18th. Go ahead and cop that or stream that. That's what it is. But just talking about the Elvin, how would you say that the Elvin is different from the prior
The prior
CDs and mixtapes that you drop for as Booty Trap and all that? How is this different?
Alvin basically is talking about. I talk about myself in a lot of music, like, but I always give you that homicide flow. I always talk that dark side of me, but Alvin is talking it's talking the bright side of me. It's talking the side that I went on and I found myself and I understood who I was. You heard me? You dig? And it's like I'm telling the people more about me than I did, more personal things about me than I did with any mixtape or anything that I ever put out. You heard me? And it's all good shit. And I'm gonna tell you something. Every mixtape that I put out, I always cursed on every song. Every song I always use profane language. Alvin, I did 12 bars, 24 bars. You heard me? And I didn't curse at all with the verse, with the hook. And I ain't curse at all. Not one time. And the songs is nice. You heard me? And I got some other music. I got some other music that's on there that's basically talking about my lifestyle. You heard me? The way I'm living now, the way I used to live, and versus to where I'm living right now.
Right, right, right. I don't remember where I heard it at, but I heard you say on another interview when a nigga was asking you about a feature, and you was like, people think a feature make a hit. You know what I'm saying? Both people giving both people spice. You know what I'm saying? And
So
you was like, a feature don't make a hit. You know what I'm saying? Your consistency and your grind and your hard work that would make a hit. So because you got people out here, I hear them all the time, and even when they come on the podcast.
it go both ways, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what makes a hit? I'm gonna tell you what makes a hit. A determined person makes hits. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna constantly make music. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if you got if you got a gun and your gun shooting 3 bullets, and I got a gun and my gun shooting 100 bullets, chances are I'm gonna kill you. You feel me? So it's all about the ammunition. When it comes to music, you gotta have a catalog. You can't just make a song about a street and a block and a girl in a car. You can't just do that. You got to make something out the ordinary. You know what I'm saying? Something that gonna capture the people attention. You know, and you could do that when you making a lot of music because all your music ain't gonna be the same. So you always chance your music to be better every time you go in the booth to record, and that what makes hits.
Right,
Definitely, you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Consistent catalog because they
right,
gonna
right,
the person that's gonna jump off. You got to be with music, man. The average person that make music don't just make a song. You heard me? It's to the point right now to where you could get a gang of people and line up a lot of foreign cars, get some big booty girls with G strings or whatever, and get some prop money and throw it in the air, and put some hard 808s behind some music, and the dude ain't really talking about nothing, but he just raw,
Right.
and whatever he doing, you know what I'm saying? It just look like some yeah, and everybody on that person dick. So I call it dick ride. You know what I'm saying? Everybody jumped. This person ain't really making no music. You know what I'm saying? They doing what the people doing, and and you can't knock it because at the moment that's what the streets want. You heard me? Right now, the younger generation is the generation that got everything going on. You heard me? And I salute that shit. That's why I fuck with a lot of young niggas. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
For the artists, the upcoming artists around the world and shit that don't know Boobie Black story, and they see the fly cars you got and all the ice and jewels and shit you got, and they think this rap shit happened overnight. Can you touch on some of that? What really goes into winning with this rap shit?
Man, there's blood, sweat, and tears. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? First, you got to be dedicated to this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something. When you get in it, you ain't gonna see no money. You ain't gonna see no money because that ain't how it happened. You don't just get in this bitch and money just pop. I know you got to build. You got to have a platform. You know what I'm saying? And the way to build that platform, you know what I'm saying, is like I said, build your catalog. You know, stay in their face. Stay on the internet. You heard me? You know, stay on the blogs. Stay doing your shit. You know what I'm saying? But stay consistent to your music. You heard me? And that's what it is, bro. You gotta, you gotta hold it down for yourself, man.
Right. And I know firsthand how hard it was. Not say that I wanted, that I couldn't handle it, but I just, took another route that I felt suited me better was the podcast. But I know you was a real dude. So shout out to dude, my partner Dollar from connecting us.
Yeah,
I pulled up on you. I wanted to do a song with you, and you told me, man, look, just come get at me. You told me what it was. I brought that to you, and I don't know what state you were standing at the time, but you told me as soon as I get back to the state that I'm at, you're gonna go lay that down for me. And I ain't had to call, I ain't had to ask you or nothing. You just called back the next day with the shit. You know what I'm saying? So I salute you to that because people don't know that I used to fuck with that shit too. And you the man of your word and you stand on that. You sent that shit back the next day, and that what it is. So I salute you for that, and it's always love, big brother.
yeah, I appreciate that, my nigga. But I'm gonna tell you something. You know what I'm saying? We all moves at a cause. You heard me? You can't go nowhere without being stamped. You gotta have a stamp no matter what camp you step in. You heard me? And it's like when Dollar said your name and Dollar said who you was, they ain't had to say nothing else. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? You dig? And that's how it go. You heard me? You could cut the tree down, but you can't disconnect the vines. You know what I'm saying? They underground. The roots under that. You feel me? Yes,
right.
yes,
That's
bro.
and
But yeah,
and, and
this rap shit, it ain't no easy task, bro. For everybody out there that's thinking that this money gonna be money overnight, but you're gonna have to go through a lot of long nights in the studios. You're gonna have to go through engineers that you gotta have to pay. You know what I'm saying? They might not be doing your work right. You know, you're gonna have to go through a lot of bullshit with different type of artists. Just staying consistent and not letting the bullshit get the best of you. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna go through a lot of shit. It ain't just rap. You know, you gotta really want this shit. You know what I'm saying?
right. And nigga, you even called me back for the video. I said, nigga, that's what's up. That nigga fuck with me, yeah.
That's how I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? On Estelot somewhere back there in Harvey. See, I done been on them streets when them motherfucking streets had blood on them. I'm talking.
Right.
I'm talking about when niggas wasn't even going on the West Bank. I ain't going over there, especially in Harvey. No, man, I was
Yeah.
in. Was in them trenches, like for real, for real. But we ain't gonna even get on that motherfucking level. You heard me?
Right. You know where it's at with it.
Yeah. You know.
Right. But the Boobie Boys, that's your team. What's in stores for the Boobie Boys, and how do you select the artists to be a part of the Boobie Boys to get signed? Like what you looking for in the artist?
You a booby boy. Any person that can rap, you know what I'm saying, and you got lyrics and you got love for the streets, you know what I'm saying. You're a real nigga. You heard me. You do your shit. You heard me. You're a booby boy because you know you one of my niggas. You heard me. That's how I do that. But I have rappers that I select. You heard me. As far as how I catalog them. I don't want them to be on the same level as I'm on. I don't want them to be with the murder, kill, and you know the exotic bitch. I don't want them to be on that level. So I got some artists that I'm working with that's different. You know what I'm saying? And they giving out a different message. You know what I'm saying? And you could look forward to them. I'm gonna stand behind them 100. You hear me? And yeah. That was coming to the streets next.
Right. And just grinding with all this shit, everything you got going on. At the end of the day, boy, what you do this shit for? What you chasing out here? Besides the money, to have my feet kicked up, like man, I accomplished what I came here to do.
The land. I want a lot of land because the land I could own that. You heard me? That's where the money at. You heard me? You could take your money. You could hold that shit for so long. You know what I'm saying? But your land you could have forever. You heard me? So I want some acres and I want to put some houses on that motherfucker. And they got these new things that I'm into now. You heard me? I'm focused on it's container homes. You could buy a shell container that's empty. You could buy it for $1,500, and I look at it like if I get like about 3, 4 of them and give me some land to put on there, so I can make some of the tiny homes. You heard me? Don't take nothing but to get you a few workers. You heard me? Put them under salary, and yeah, you know what I'm saying. Put them in other work. They're gonna make the neighborhood nice, and all the while you own that. So being ownership. You know what I'm saying? Me getting a lot of land. Me investing in a lot of things that could bring me money back because that what it's really about right now. It ain't about no money, you know what I'm saying? You dig the money just the key to get you there.
Right.
Yeah. So I got big dreams, you know what I mean? I don't just do this shit to buy a car. I ain't even into buying no cars right now. I ain't into buying nothing. The only thing I'm into right now is stacking.
You
You
got
know?
enough of cars, nigga.
Yeah, stacking, you know what I mean? That's what it is. You
Yeah, you
know?
got you got enough of cars, nigga. You don't need no more cars right now.
Yeah,
But
the value of a car decrease every time you crank that bitch up.
right. And
Land,
and just,
tell you something. See your land and your property,
that bitch ain't going nowhere, huh?
it's gonna be for your children and their children. You heard me? It's called generational wealth. So that's what I want, brother. And that's what everybody should want. You know what I'm saying? And if a person don't want that, I suggest them to let them, get on their path because that's where it's at. Because right now in the world of dead, if you ain't got that, you ain't really shit.
Right. And like I say, you've been consistent with this music shit, feeding the streets, traveling across country, like you said. So I know you encounter a lot of shit with a lot of people in this game. So just tell us, in a few words, man, what you love most about this rap game and what you hate the most about this shit.
What I love the most about it is this. You gonna see the most craziest shit. You heard me? And what I love mainly about it is the grind, man. My grind, you heard me? About making something out of nothing. Like I could take my ideas and behind a beat and I could put them together and make a beautiful, beautiful fucking picture. You know what I'm saying? That's called a song. You know what I'm saying? And I love that shit. You dig? It's just like a fucking great painter painting a picture. I love to make music. And what I hate about this fucking shit is the fraud ass motherfuckers that they got around. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about motherfuckers not really being real with the music. You know what I'm saying? They just making the music just because it sounds good to make. You heard me? They just saying anything or some bullshit. You heard me? That ain't what I like. I don't like that shit. You heard me? And I hate niggas that be lying with the bullshit. You heard me? I like to do the business. If it ain't
Right.
business, we don't need to discuss no shit. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Don't think that you could finesse me or you could bullshit me because I done been amongst the finesses and the best bullshitters. You heard me? So
Right.
before it even get there.
Right. If you stay on the path that you on, man, on this music and keep staying consistent and putting out good work, where OG Boobie see itself in the next 2-3 years with this shit?
Um, I see myself having a few acres of land. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Nah, but I see myself having a few acres of land. I see myself having some nice shit on my land. You heard me? I see myself. I see myself opening up a business and having a business that's gonna be popping in a few years. You heard me? No matter what it might be, because I don't like to talk about what I'm gonna do before I do it.
Right.
You know? Them just my ideas. You heard me? I'm into the real shit. Businesses, real estate. You heard me?
Right.
I ain't into to man who where I could get a Gucci bag from Louis Vuitton. Nah, man, I'm Gucci, man. I'm straight.
Right. Yeah.
You know
And And I gotta mention this: a nigga running around the Magnolia Project, been in and out of jail, been like I said, been amongst the real nigga. How the fuck a nigga from the Magnolia Project get his own fucking strain of weed? You heard me? I hear niggas getting big bags in that cannabis business. You heard?
Yeah, say check this out. This right here, this the Boobie berries. Yeah, this the Boobie berries, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? That's a collab with my dudes, you know what I'm saying? From out in California. You probably, y'all know about the runts. You
Right.
know, my dude, Young LB, you heard me? He got another nigga that's down there that fuck with him. He used to fuck with my dude Burner with the cookies, you heard me? He's semi, you heard me? Semi auto. Yeah, me, him and LB, we put some shit together. We got the Boobie berries that's popping, you heard me? But I also got the diamonds. I
Yeah.
got the diamonds, I got the purple diamonds, I got the diamonds, and I got the blood diamonds. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? To make a diamond, you need pressure.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of them motherfucking bags is pressure. You heard me? So yeah, but how I got my own strain, like I said, you know what I'm saying, with this rap game, you meet a lot of people, you heard me? And I don't want relationships. And I'm just the type of person, when I come around, I do a lot of observing. You know what I'm saying? So I'd connected with a lot of good people and rubbed shoulders with some nice niggas, you heard me? And we done kept the relationship live, you heard me? So that done brought us on to different places. Like I said, I'm a big investor. I like to invest in the things that make things bigger, you heard me? So I made my own investments, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't cocky with it, you heard me? They got a lot of people that's out here doing the same thing, but hey, man, everybody could eat. Everybody.
Right, right, right. You stick out the apparel going to OG Boo Black Apparel. So how can they find that and purchase that?
Go on OG Boobie Black. You can go on OG Boobie Black at no, you OG Boobie Black officialclothing.com.
Right, right, right. So y'all be sure to get that OG Booby Black apparel. If y'all fucking with that. And I don't want to leave nothing out, boy, because like I say, man, this bitch for you, man. It's shining light on you.
We got the BWA apparel too, you know what I'm saying? You go to official shop at officialbwa.com, you know what I'm saying? This mask that I have on, you know, from bluebeauties.com. You can go and check them out. They made it. They made the mask for me. And yeah, man. A lot of shit popping, dog. You know what I'm saying? We keeping it going, dog.
Right, right. And like I say, that we gonna remind you the Elvin drop June 18th. So y'all
Yeah.
be sure to get that and stream that. But is anything I'm leaving out, Booby? Because I want this to be for you. So is anything you want the people to know about OG Booby Black that we ain't covered yet?
Just want y'all to know this. You heard me? For everybody that's out there, I want y'all to know it's there. You heard me? No matter what you do, I ain't gonna tell you how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know your situation. I don't know why you're doing it. But I'm gonna tell you this. You heard me? If you don't get away with it, you know what I'm saying? There's a consequence behind it. You heard me? So you got the option to make that choice. You dig? Whether you want to take the consequence, you know what I'm saying? Not fuck with it at all. You dig? And I'm gonna tell you something. If the risk ain't greater than the cause, I will never fuck with it. You dig? So think about that. And for all my people out there that I fuck with, I got some fire shit coming out, you know what I'm saying? June the 18th. Alvin, that bitch gonna be the top of the shit. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? I did that for y'all. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog, No Rap Cap. Y'all go subscribe to his shit. You heard me? Because he be talking that real shit. And like I said, he was a rapper, but he transformed to do something that's greater. And that's the way that's the way the universe is. If one thing don't work for you, you got to kill that shit and you got to go to something else. You know what I'm saying? And that might work better for you. You know what I'm saying? But you can't stop, because once you stop and give up, that's when you're gonna see failure. And failure ain't the person that you want to hang with. I promise you. You dig? But yeah, my nigga. I appreciate you having me on the Rap Cap. You dig? You know what I'm saying? No Rap Cap.
That's what it is, man. Appreciate you too. Before we get out of here, once again, Booby, the people who just start watching, let them know, introduce yourself and where they can find you at on all social media.
I'm OG Boobie Black. You can find me on Instagram, OG Boobie Black _BWA. You can find me on Facebook, OG Boobie Black _BWA. All other sources is the same old thing, you heard me? I ain't hard to find, you know what I'm saying? I'm verified. You know how that shit go.
Right. And sincerely, man, once again, man, I can't say it enough, man. I salute you, big brother. I appreciate you from taking the time and come share your story and come kick it with the No Rap Cap podcast. You're always welcome, man. Y'all be sure to follow OG Boobie Black as well. The same support that you'll do for anybody else, the same support that you could do for us. And like I say, the podcast, the physical podcast. We start doing this live streaming because the quarantine and the corona shit. But
Yeah,
the
yeah.
physical,
The Corona. Y'all don't forget, get y'all masks from Blue Beauties, bluebeauties.com. Y'all get y'all masks from there. That's who made this for me. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? The Corona thing is real. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of people that's out here taking it for granted. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna feel different when something happens to a member of your family, to yourself. So it's always good to be protected. Don't take nothing for granted.
you already know, man. And like I said, man, we appreciate everybody that tuned in. Everybody subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe right now below so you could be alerted every time we drop new content. And I appreciate you, boo, man. I hope you enjoyed the podcast, man. And I see you next time, big brother. We gonna link up anytime you come into the city. You can come kick it with me on the podcast physically when you're down here. You heard me?
Yeah. One more thing. I had the name wrong, bro. Who make these masses is Blue Rose Creation. Y'all can find her on Instagram at Blue Rose Creation. You know what I'm saying? She make the masses, and I appreciate what she did for me and my people. You heard me? So I got to put that in there. You heard me? The first time I thought it was another thing. For
Yeah.
the
But
best motherfucking thing. You heard me? Got me in this bitch talk about something that happened yesterday. You feel me? That's what it is, though, dog. You know,
yeah.
you heard me?
Yeah, that's what it is, man. We gonna link up, man. When you come to the city, man, you always come kick it with us, man, at the podcast, at the studio. And that's what it is, man. I'll see you next time, big brother. You stay up out there, fam.
You too, my nigga. One.
One.